All right, good afternoon, hockey fans. Northern Lakes Lightning Pee Wee B2 team out at Park Rapids against the Panthers. Game 3 of the weekend. We do have 2 more tomorrow against Brainerd at Brainerd, and I believe Sauk Rapids at Hallett tomorrow on Sunday. Boys coming off a tough loss for the last couple of games, hoping to pull it together here. We saw a different team come out for that third period the last game, and hopefully that's the same team that comes here. And we're ready to play hockey. 15 minutes on the clock, meaning a minute and a half for minors on this game. Moroni taking the drop off the face-off. Moroni's entering the zone, but gets broken up by the Panthers. Panthers able to get a good clear, and off to the races is Horton. Horton picks it up behind the Lightning's net, but good stick from the Panthers. He loses it. Shot on goal. Peterson saves. Deflected out, and Butcher's going to try to push it out. Good stick from Panthers, are able to keep it in the zone. All players still back in the lineup. Kess took a nasty hit with his head at the last game. Braylen with Moroni with a hit on the back, and both players back ready to play on this one. Speaking of Kess, there he is trying to break out, and offsides here from the Panthers. Complete change-up for the Lightning. 14-11 left in the first. Face up by Carr, push over Evanson. Evanson pushes it in. Panthers get a stick on it. They're going to enter in the zone or take back up. Carr trying to get it to Carr, but Panthers still being able to have a good stick on it. Carr taking it. He's got 2 with him. Pushing over to Evanson. Evan's going to push it back to Carr. Carr just trying to get back up after he took a stumble. Evanson fighting along the boards for it. Panthers trying to push up the boards, get to Bash Dawber, but Christensen back here able to help out. Evanson picking it up, and good stick from the Panthers, but Evanson still trying to dump it. Moroni trying to dump it, but turns it over to the Panthers. Panthers pushing it. Just underneath the skates of Moroni, and that's going to be an icing on the Lightning. Good pass attempt by Butcher. Just got over or under Moroni. 12:34 remaining in the first period. We are on cell network, no Wi-Fi here, and so we might lose some connections, but bear with us. We'll come back live if we do lose it fully. Moroni taking the drop. Lost underneath the skates of the Panthers. Shot goes wide. Panthers trying to round the boards. Kess there to pick it up. He sees Butcher out front. Just puts just enough sauce to not have an icing call, and Panthers have to knock it away before Butcher can put anything with it. Sorry if I said Kess. Butcher and Kess are up there. Butcher, Kess, and Moroni on the forwards. And Panthers able to pick it back up. Shot from the blue line going to be covered by Peterson. Lightning having a little miscommunication on their fifth. Kess is back out. Carr taking the drop. Push it over to Kess. Kess has opportunity, kicks it out. Good clear at least. Panthers have to dump it back in. Filmer picking up in the back. Boys came to play on this game. Playing aggressive and with enthusiasm here. No icing. Icing already waved off. Kess off to the races. Panthers get a good stick out and trying to get it clear. Horton's there, keeping the pressure, along with Carr, but they do get a good clear. Christensen back, tries to put it in, and Panthers going to be able to take control of it in the neutral zone, entering the Lightning zone. Gonna see a shot, deflected off, loose change out front, good clear. Dauber's got Kess has a chance here. He's got 2 fresh D out though for the Panthers. He's gonna have to make something happen, passes it back to Evanson, just gets stuck up with the Panthers though. Good pressure by Dawber, prevents any shot from getting off real hard. Good hard shot back to the blue line, but Panthers able to put a shot, goes wide. Dawber puts a stick on it. Panthers got it. Moroni using the boards, he gets it by. Panthers pass it over to the other side. Butcher and Moroni there to help try to collect, but Panthers pass it out in center and able to clear the zone, skate through the neutral zone. Christensen keeping some pressure. Gonna see a shot on goal, just whiffs on it. Moroni picks up the loose change and takes it out. Looking for a pass up, hits Butcher. Butcher gets an elbow and gets thrown to the ice. Previous game we did see a lot of physical contact, no calls by the refs. Letting the boys play it through here. Panthers entering the zone, gonna see a hard shot, saved by Peterson. Some good, intense, physical hockey here. 9:35 left in the first. Scoreless game, 0-0. Few shots on goals by both. Carr took the drop, popped it back. Blue line's gonna pick it up for the Panthers. Try to dump it up. Can't make anything happen to that. Kilmer picks it up behind the net. Trying to round it up to Evanson. But Panthers get a stick on it. Kess sticking with it up in the air. Horton trying to battle it through, but Panthers are going to look for a centering option, but goes wide. Kilmer picking it up, dumping behind him. A little too much as it got into the stick of the Panthers. Carr picking up off the boards. He's got the numbers. He's got one to blew through him. Got an opportunity here. Good passing back and forth. Oh, beautiful play though. Great to see that teamwork together. Pass back and forth between Kess and Carr, and shot unfortunately hits the side of the net, not going in. Still playing with it though. Panthers are able to clear the zone. Panthers might have misjudged. I think Lightning might have misjudged there too. Horton's going to pick it up. He's going to dump it in. A little too much sauce on that one. We're going to be called for a Northern Lakes Lightning icing. 8:09 left in the first. Shots on goal is being tracked, it looks like, on the scoreboard. 3 shots on goal for the home team, Panthers. 2 shots on goal for the Lightning. Moroni taking the drop. Pushes it back to Dawber. Moroni trying to get it clear. Getting tied up amongst some Panthers, but Moroni's going to be able to push it over through the boards. Using those boards wisely. Rounding the boards back to Christensen, but Panthers are able to get a good stick and clear it. turnover to Butcher. Butcher's going to clear the zone, use the boards to try to pop it out. And Panthers dump it back in. Moroni's going to pick it up in the corner. He's going to try to skate it through using the boards. I didn't see the Panther there. Gets a good foot on it. Deflects it from going anywhere further. Shot on goal. And Panthers are going to put the first one in. 7:15 on the first. All right, Lightning down 0-1.
Panthers goal scored by Elwood, Campbell, number 17, Unassisted.
Panthers here have another opportunity. And they are going to put one more up and over Peterson, putting the second score on the board. 6:58.
Panthers goal scored by Garlie, number 26, assisted by number 25, Chet Heinonen.
Lightning dumping in, but Panthers getting an easy puck on it. But miscalculation on the pass. Kess is over in the corner battling out. Can't see much down there. Looks like the Panthers are going to take the puck out of the corner. Looking for a pass out to the man top circle. Good stick on from Carr. Carr's going to be approaching the net here. He's got a couple Panthers on this. And picking up behind the net, Panthers do. Looking for a one-timer out front with Evanson. Shot goes wide. Horton keeps it in, but Panthers going to be able to put a stick on it. They're attempting to clear. Not successful yet. Carr keeping it in. Carr's going to push it up to Kess. Kess is going to take a shot, but good stick from Panthers makes the shot go wide. Good pass over to Carr. Carr's going to try to take a shot. And again, deflected by the Panthers. Good stick by Horton. Prevents, chops it up in neutral ice, but Panthers still trying to maintain control. Looks like Evanson was able to push it into the zone, creating a line change for the Lightning. Gavin keeping the pressure behind the net as Lightning takes up and they're back out in force. A little too much sauce, I think, on for, nope, they're calling it off already. Yep, never made it past on the second red line, so no icing. Up to Moroni. Moroni's going to dump it up. No icing, already waved off. Panthers had an ability to put a stick on it, and it looked like it lost some momentum. Butcher takes out man by Fallen. Moroni, good stick on it. Gonna dump it in. Panthers get a good clear. Lonnie's trying to push it up. Moroni's trying to push it up. A lot of Panthers there. Good stop by Christensen right at the blue line as Panthers are trying to clear. Dawber steps up at the blue line, fires away. Deflection off in the corner, and Butcher's got it. Butcher's looking for a centering option. Moroni tries to get a piece of it, wasn't able to do so. Moroni takes a shot and held by the goaltender of the Panthers. 4:13 left in the first period. Moroni taking the drop, Butcher on his side. Push it over to Butcher, but Panthers get a good stick on it. Kilmer tries to take a shot, hits off of the Panthers, deflects back. Panthers are going to pick it up and take it out of the zone. Through the neutral zone. We got Horton back on defense. Hot shot on goal, goes wide. Loose puck out in front, and they are going to put a third one in. Lightning down 0-3. .354 left in the first.
Panthers goal scored by Garlie, number 26, assisted by number 13, Torola.
Panthers dump it deep. Peterson leaving it behind Horton. Carr picking up behind the net. He's got one more to skate around, does so. We're going to see a potential shot on goal. And saved by the goaltender of the Panthers. Shots on goal getting evened up here. Lightning has 5 shots on goals. Panthers 6. The Panthers are able to put 3 of those in. 3:21 remaining in the first. Moroni taking the drop, getting lost behind underneath some skates of the ref. Panthers trying to push it up. They do enter the zone, and they're going to be called on a checking. Looks like Dawber is going to go in for checking. Minute and a half on the board for Dawber, number 9. This is going to put us on the Emily Santa Gravel penalty kill. Moroni out to take the drop. Waiting for the boards to get updated here. All right, number 9 for a minute and a half. Moroni wins the drop, pushes it over back to the blue line, but the Panthers are able to push it deep in. Horton picks it up behind the net. Butcher trying to use those boards and get the puck cleared. Shot on goal goes high and above. Panthers do put one more in for number 4. Got some hats coming out on the rink. Looks like a hattie for somebody. Refs waiting for the board to be cleared for the penalty, as that was a power play opportunity. Moroni pushing through. Tripping.
Garlie, number 26, that would be a hat trick, assisted by number 8, Ryker Crissinger.
Moroni draws a penalty on number 9 from the Panthers. This is going to put us on our first Buster's Masonry power play opportunity. Moroni, Butcher, and Kess out on forwards. Kilmer and Christensen on D. Kilmer takes a shot from the blue line, gets deflected off in the corner. Kess trying to center it, gets back out to Christensen. He takes a shot, goes wide. Butcher trying to get off to the corner. Panthers are able to beat them to it, controlling the puck behind the net. Christensen keeps it in. Panthers still being able to collect it behind the net. Trying to push it up. Moroni gets a good stick. Kilmer's going to pick it up. He's looking for a backhand opportunity. Moroni's going to pick it up. He puts a backhand over. Good opportunity for Butcher. Just goes wide. Kess is going to pick it up back in the center. Kilmer's picking it up on the top of the circle. A little miscommunication between Kilmer and Moroni. Moroni takes a shot from the blue line, but unfortunately we still had a man offside, so they're going to blow that one dead with offsides. Still another 27 seconds left in the power play. Minute 19 left in the first period. Carr takes a drop push over Evanson. Evanson's going to try to hit the Carr. Panthers do intercept it and they get a good clear. Dawber's back collecting it and tries to dump it in. Gets it past the Panthers. Carr's going to be battling it out with the Panther right now. And Panther's going to try to clear, but Dawber's going to pick it up, takes a shot, hits a Panther, goes in the corner. Carr gets a good clear. Trying to stuff one in, and they are going to put one in. Looked like through the 5-hole as he approached out from behind the net. And that's going to put the Northern Lakes Lightning off for their first goal on the board. Still in a deficit 1-4 at this time. Moroni out. He's got control of the puck entering the zone. He's got his man Kess up front. Kess trying the backhand, just gets a little bit bounce off that. Wasn't able to get that shot off just the way he liked it. Lost behind some skates. We're going to see a shot on goal and covered by Peterson.
Northern Lakes goal, number 16, Brady Carr, from number 9, Bash Dawber.
Shot on goal, saved by Peterson. Horton trying to get it clear. Somewhere around here. Shot on goal, saved by Peterson. Dawber's going to pick up in the corner. And that's going to be the end of the first period, with Lightning down 1-4. And looks like they are going to zam right now between periods 1 and 2. So we will take a about 10 to 15 minute break as they do a quick zam. So Greg, go grab your favorite drink or snack. Be back in about 10 to 15. All right, Zamboni's off. We're already back for another 2 more periods of hockey. 15 minutes on the board. Again, Lightning are down in a deficit 1-4 as we're starting off our second period. Carr is going to be coming out and taking the drop. Panthers pushing it back to their own, back in their zone. Panthers skating up with it, looking for a centering option. Gets broken up by the Lightning. Carr's going to be taking it out. He's got a couple Panthers in front of him. And good stick on from the Panthers breaks up the opportunity for Carr as he's going to try to round the boards. Panthers a little too far, gets back to Kilmer. And Panthers get a good clear. Using the boards, Kilmer's going to pick it up. He's going to pass it back up. And maybe a little, nope. No icing. Lightning and get a good clear. Panthers grabbing it back in their zone. One too many on the other side of the blue line, and that's going to be an offsides for the Northern Lakes Lightning. 13:52 left in the second period. Line change for the Lightning. Moroni and Butcher out, along with Cass. Panthers get by. They're going to be entering the zone looking for a centering option. Gets broken up. Moroni's going to be able to try to take it out, but a good stick on by Panthers prevents that from happening. Dawber trying to get a good clear, but again, Panthers able to stay there. Butcher picking it up, clearing the zone. He's got Kess with him, passes up to Kess. Pushed along the boards. And the Lightning keeping it in for now. Moroni's going to dump it deep in. Butcher's going to pick it up behind the net. Lost underneath the skate. Panthers going to be trying to get a good clear. Moroni's there to enforce the issue. He's battling it out, trying to get that puck. Working out with the Panthers, and Panthers get a good clear. Dawber and Crissinger. Oh. A little collision right at the blue line. And Kess grabs it. He's able to get a good clear. Good stick on from Dawber. Pushes it up. Carr's able to get it. Looking for a centering option. Oh! Just a little too quick on that, and great play though. Butcher forcing it up. And Panthers get a good clear. Panthers skating in, got Dawber with them. Shoots high and goes wide. Sorry, was that Dawber? Might have been Dawber. Christensen going to pick it up back in the corner. Round of the boards looking for Butcher. Butcher's going to try to pass it over to Kess, but it's intercepted. And Panthers able to keep it in, takes a shot on goal. Christensen prevents it from ever hitting the Kendi. Still trying to get it clear. Shot. Shot gets saved, but then it takes a bad bounce and does go in. Put number 5 on the board for the Panthers at 11:40 of the second period. Change lines. Moroni with the Evansons. Evanson popped it back up in front from Moroni. Moroni's got 2. He's got all the weight on him. Panthers leave it behind. Moroni's still battling out with him.
Assisted by number 18, Declan, Deschene, and number 9, Hallerstrom.
Panthers getting out of the zone, skating through the neutral zone. Gonna see a shot on goal goes wide. Puck behind the net. Can't tell who got it, but hit the back of the skate of Moroni and loses it. Shot goes wide from the Panthers. Moroni clearing it. Got 2 Panthers trying to damage him, but he sees Evanson out front. Moroni picking it up in the corner, but Panthers there as well. And Panthers get a good clear. Horton's taking it back as the Lightning's got to take up. Good thought process by Lightning, but intercepted by Panthers. And Horton's battling out, pushing it back up to Evanson. Evanson trying to get it clear back to Moroni, but not able to do so. Blowing for a hand pass. And we'll take the face off in the corner. Line change, you see Butcher, Carr, and Kess come out. Dawber and...
Here we go. Get it, Elwood!
Can't tell. On defense. Carr coming up. Got Panthers on the races. Looking for a shot to go off. Goes wide. Hard into the wall. Carr goes. Carr takes a bad spill and gets into the boards. Carr getting back up on his feet and skating off by himself. Maybe it sounded worse than it is, but glad to see he's all right and pop back up. Taking the drop, trying to push it through. Sees a shot on goal, hits the pole. Might have been on the side of the net though. Panthers maintaining control. Oh, no, Moroni turning it over. Looking back to the line. And Panthers get a stick off of it. But they're still maintaining control. Got Christensen back, puts a good stick on it, breaks up that play. Kess has it. He's got Moroni with him. He's got a Panther up, takes a shot, saved by the Panthers' Tendy. 9:33 left in the second period. Again, Lightning down 1-5 at the moment in the second period. Shots on goal. Lightning actually out shooting the Panthers at this time. 11 shots on goal with the Panthers 10 shots on goal. Moroni pushing it back to Kess. Kess going to push it back to Kilmer. Kilmer's got some pressure. He tries to dump it up, but gets intercepted by the Panthers. Panthers are going to see a shot on goal. Saved by Peterson. Another save. Kilmer back out at it, trying to get up. Takes a shot from the blue line. Peterson having a tough time getting up at the moment after that last play. Ref's gonna go check on him real quick. Not sure if he went down wrong and pulled the muscle. Might have taken a shot on the inside thigh. He's up and at it, talking with the ref. Head shakes are up and down. Looks like we're ready to play hockey again. The heat is on at Park Rapids, so we're seeing a little snowfall come down on the rink. It's nice and toasty in here. Ref talking to the coaches here, making sure Peterson's all right in the crease. He's still trying to stretch it out, make something of it. All right, face-off comes off. Controlled by the Panthers. Panthers going to try to exit the neutral zone, but don't do so as they run into Brady Carr. But again, a little handover, and Panthers are going to dump it in. Moroni picking it up behind the net.
Gotta get out of the way.
And covered by Peterson. 8:36 left in the second. Complete line change here for the Lightning. Butcher, Kess, Dawber, and Christensen. Sorry, Kilmer and Christensen. Where am I calling? No, Dawber and Christensen. Offsides on Panthers. Not offsides. Might have been out of play. Quick change up here. Moroni coming out for the face-off. Pulling Easton, Evanson back in. Shot trying to get centered up. Deflected by Peterson. Goes back in the corner. Combating it out with the Panthers. And Panthers still going to be able to see a shot get maybe off. No, good 6 on it from Butcher. Shot bouncing around. Gets a good clear from Dawber. Dawber, Kess. Shot goes wide. Dawber going to try pushing up, but Panthers putting their body in front of it and prevent it from getting out. Good stick again from Christensen. Bouncing puck and gets behind. Dawber's going to pick it up behind. He sees Moroni up on the boards. He's going to pick him up. Moroni's going to push it up. Butcher's going to get off to the races, but the Panthers are able to pick it up instead. Moroni picks it up. He's going to try to fire. He does put one in. Lightning's going to put the second one up on the board, closing that deficit, but still in the deficit nonetheless, 2-5 at 7:20 left in the second period. A lot of hockey left to be played, though, by these boys and girls. Panthers taking it back on their blue line, intercepted by Carr. Sorry, Evans. There goes Evans down. Panthers up with a vengeance, trying to get that lead back up. Bouncing puck. Peterson unable to capture it. Bounce out in front of the crease, but no goal. Shot goes wide. Gets deflected as it looked like it was going left, but it went right. Carr's taking it out. He's got one more Panther left to outskate. Does good handling with it, but unfortunately just lost it right at the blue line. Lightning looking at taking up. Heat turned off. You can definitely feel that. Pass up the Carr. Carr's sitting on the blue line. He's going to take a shot, hard shot. Whoa. Still loose puck. Hot, but bounced out of the goaltender's glove. And so we're still playing. Horton's going to pick it up back in their zone. Not able to get a good clear. Going to see a shot on goal. Bounces in front of Peterson. Backhand goes high up and low. Trying to catch Moroni, but unable to do so. Panthers having to take up. Offsides here by Panthers, as it looks like they're trying to change out a man on the other side of the blue line when the Panthers dumped it in. Moroni, Butcher, and Kess out front. Lightning trying to get a good clear. It does get a clear. Not enough ump on it to cause any icing concerns. Somewhere around here. Moroni trying to hit his man Butcher. Gets a good stick, or Kess maybe. But stick on from Panthers. Panthers control back down in their zone. Oh, good opportunity here for Butcher and Kess. Moroni takes a shot, gets saved. Kess to Moroni to Butcher. Triple play right there. Puts another one in for number 3 for the Northern Lakes Lightning. jacket's off and it turns in cold again. Hopefully the three boys get all their assists and goal and that mark down, because that was a beautiful play setup. 4:50 at the clock right now at the moment.
Northern Lights goal, number 20, Adler Butcher, assisted by number 15, Gavin, and number 18, Braylen Moroni.
Braylen. All right, Horton's picking it up, trying to pass it up to Evanson. Missed it. No icing. Panthers trying to get it clear. Horton takes a shot, hits a skate off the Panthers, unable to make it all the way in. Looking for a centering option, but good stick on from the Panthers prevents it from getting over to Easton. Panthers do take a turnover. They're skating through the zone. And see a shot gets broken up by Horton. And Carr picks it up. Pass out to Moroni. Moroni's going to take another shot. And in again. All right. 16-18. Carr to Moroni puts the number 4 up on the board with 3:49 left in the second period. Closing that deficit 4-5.
Northern Lights goal.
Panthers offsides.
Braylen Moroni from number 16, Brady Carr.
Moroni pushing it through on that faceoff. He's got to get through a couple skaters. He's got one with him. Looking for centering option, but a lot of white there. Sorry, I didn't pan that a little bit more. A lot of white was with him. Kess is going to dump it over to the corner. He's going to push it back to Kilmer. Oh, takes a hard shot, hits Kess in the head. But Kess looks like he's all right. Moroni's trying to push another one. Loose change out front, and goaltending covers it. Tracked that one down and covered it before he could let anything go in. And we're going to... So, we're consortium about Breezy Point, Pequot Lakes, Crosby, Aiken, Pine River.
Okay.
All right, Panthers taking it back out of the zone. Shot on goal from the blue line, kicked away from Peterson. Passing up to Evanson. Evanson's got an opportunity here, but a lot of Panthers got caught up, and good stick on it, causing the Lightning to take up. Kilmer picking up. He's going to take a shot, hits a stick off the Panthers, deflects anything from hitting the goal. Evanson keeping some pressure as Panthers had to dump it in.
Campbell.
Oh. Not sure why the whistle was blown dead. I must have missed that one, but Carr's coming out and take the drop. Tied up underneath some skates. Takes a shot, covered by Peterson. We got reconnected here. Did a couple pop-ups here and there on the Facebook stream that we're losing connection, so hopefully we're still good with everybody. Carr trying to push it out. Almost got it out. And do so now. Panthers going to dump it in. Christensen had an opportunity to take it, so no icing. Dawber coming out of the zone with it. He's got Butcher with him. Dawber's coming in strong. Put one back in the net for number 6, expanding the deficit now. Minute 28 left here in the second period.
Goal scored by number 7, Heinonen.
Good 6 on it from the Lightning, break up a play opportunity for the Panthers. But they still get it at the blue line. They're going to dump it in. Horton's going to pick it up. Gets a good clear, and it's going to die off before any icing can get there. Evanson was off to the races to match up with them. Shot on goal gets deflected over to the corner. Under a minute left of the period here. Panthers get a good clear. Horton's going to come back as the Lightning's got a tag up. He's going to dump it in. .33 seconds left as Evanson tried to put a stick on it. Horton's going to come up with it. Keeping it in, Horton does. Evanson's going to try to pick it up too. A lot of loose change going around and can't make any good solid shots, but keeping control. Good stick on it from Carr. Gets high in the sky, gets lost. 2 seconds left. That's going to be the end of the second period here. Lightning are currently at 4, Panthers at 6. Shots on goal reportedly at 16 from Northern Lakes Lightning and 17 with the Panthers. So a very even game with shots on goal being reported right now. All right, entering our third period. Northern Lake's got to dig deep in order to pull 2 more to tie it up. Moroni pushing it through the legs of the Panthers. Kind of his MO with the face-off. Pushing it through and beating it to the puck. But Panthers taking possession behind the net at this time. Moroni over to Kess. Kess puts a shot that goes wide. Dawber picking it up at the blue line as Kess passes it back. Good opportunity for Butcher as a one-timer, but just as a bouncing puck, wasn't able to make anything of that. Panthers get a good clear. stick on from Lightning. Kess has just bounced off of the stick a little too far, and Panthers are able to put a good stick on it. That's going to be a Northern Lakes Lightning icing call at 13:58 here in the third period. Shock. The scoreboard says second period, but it is the third period at this time. Trying to drop. Panthers in possession still. Binda trying to get a good clear shot on goal, but gets deflected by Carr. Evans is trying to get that puck. Carr coming back in the corner, picking it up. Carr's off to the races. He's got two more to contend with. Good sticks on the Panthers. Kilmer's going to pick it back up. Waiting for the clear to happen. Pushes it up, but Panthers might be able to pick it up right at the blue line. Panthers push it a little too far. Christensen's going to come pick it up in the corner.
Get there! Hustle, hustle, hustle!
Shot trying to get in, but Kilmer gets his body on it in front of it. Carr pushes it over to Binda. It's a clear, but that's going to be a little too much sauce on it. That's going to be another Northern Lakes icing call at 12:43. Declan drop. Pushing a little too much farther back. Good stick on it from Kess. Gets it clear of the zone as Panthers not able to tie it back up. Kess is going to dump it in. Good kick from Horton. Keeps it from exiting the zone, but Panthers still able to do so. Dawber is going to meet some resistance from the Panthers. Does get it clear. Kess has it. He sees Moroni just bouncing, puck goes over his stick. Panthers taking control and exiting the zone. Panthers got control of it in the corner, looking for a centering option. I didn't see it, but Moroni's going into the sin bin for, looks like, slashing. I don't know if I'm going to have that on film. That's going to put us on an Emily Santa Gravel penalty kill. As 18 Moroni's sitting in for a minute and a half. Shot from the blue line, goes wide. Carr's going to take it out. He's got one left with him. Trying to skate through it, but Panthers do get a stick and get him off the puck. Takes a shot on goal, hits the side. Trying to push it back to the blue line. Stick from the Panthers. Slows it down and then stops it from entering in. Panthers dumping it in behind the net. Kilmer picking it up behind. Centering. Oh. Centering option looked like it was a save from Peterson. Bounced back out in front. Backhand back and goes in top shelf. putting the Panthers up to 7. Lightning at 4. 10:50 left in the third period. Good stick on it from the Lightning. Moroni's racing down to the corner, looking to see if he can pick it up. Passing it back to Dawber at the blue line. Dawber's going to line up. Takes a shot right over the shoulder of a player and into the protection of the tendy. Butcher puts it just wide of the net. Dawber battling to try to keep it in, but Panthers are able to get it out. Horton coming out. Kess pushes up to Moroni. Moroni's over to Kess. Kess is going to take a shot. Saved by the tendy of the Panthers. Pushing one in. Panthers skating through and in. Good body in front of Christensen, but centering option just bounced off the stick of the Panthers. Carr battling out. That's going to be an offsides on the Panthers. Ref's calling for center ice drop. .9:12 left in the third. Moroni using that face-off advantage. Not calling it in as they pick it up behind the net. Trying to hit Kess. Good stick from Kilmer. Knocked it away. Up to Moroni. Moroni's got that one's going to go in for Moroni at top shelf there. Looked like it hit the top side of the goaltender, bounced up and bounced in. Again, closing it, but we got to get a little bit closer on that. Lightning down 5-7 with 8:29 left in the third period. Panthers coming in, got Dawber on. Good save by Peterson. The Panthers take a shot off. Carr's going to pick it up. He's skating out of the zone, through the neutral zone, but a good stick on from the Panthers. Leaving one-on-one with Dawber and the Panthers. Good stick on it but another shot coming from the Panthers goes high and wide. Good clear on the Lightning. And puck goes out of play. .742 left in the third. Shots on goal tied up at 20-20. 22-22. Kilmer up to Kess. Kess takes a shot from far, and Tendy's going to say cover it. Off the races, got Kilmer with him though. You see a shot on goal, saved by Peterson, pushed it out in the corner. Looking at centering it, but good body in front of it by Kilmer again. Another shot on goal from Panthers, good save by Peterson, puts it in the corner. Moroni's going to push it back up to Butcher. Butcher gets put into the boards. Trying to round it to the Kess. Kilmer reaching for it, gets a good stick on it. Must have been an offsides. Carr coming for the drop. Dawber picking up in the corner. Pushing out. Hits Carr. Carr skating hard with it. He's got two to contend with. Good stoppage from the Panthers defense and stops it before ever entering the zone. But Carr's able to pick it back up at the blue line. He's got Evanson up with him. Takes a shot. Oh, Evanson just maybe a step ahead as it got deflected back down. Centering option. Gets Evanson back. Offsides on the Panthers. See it as trying to get my Facebook live stream back up again. Recording the GoPro though. Panthers increasing the deficit.
Here Hillukka, number 64, number 26, Garlie, number 24, Campbell. Panthers entering the zone.
the races. He's going to be able to take a shot. Oh, good save by the goaltender.
Come on, Panthers!
Panthers coming in. Good stick. Moroni's there to seize Kess. Kess wants to redeem himself. He's going to come back in here. Takes another shot. Oh, just hit the post. Moroni trying the backhand. Not able to make anything happen there. Moroni pushing it back. Winding up. Takes another shot. Loose puck out front, but picked up by the Panthers. And they're going to put another one in. Looks like Moroni for another. Carr taking the drop, pushing it out.
Lightning's goal, number 18, Braylen Moroni. From number 20, Adler Butcher, and number 15, Gavin.
Trying to get the Wi-Fi or Facebook live stream back up, but unable to do so we're going to just call it with the GoPro. Looks like Christensen getting a good clear as it's got to get the Panthers to take up. Another good clear, but you know, not enough sauce on it. Good stoppage by Christensen. Lightning trying to get it centered. Back to Christensen. He's going to round the boards with it.
Get it down here. Come on, Panthers!
Panthers taking their time behind the net. Loose puck out front. Lightning battling it out. That's going to be a penalty call. Looks like maybe on the Panthers. No, on the Lightning. Well, we're back on. Hopefully those can join in and watch later, otherwise the video will be uploaded to YouTube later in the 4K. We're only seeing another opportunity. He's going to come in. He's got Kess with him. Pushing it through Kess. Oh, just a good save by the goaltender. Good play between Moroni and Kess.
Come on, Panthers! Go! Go!
During a brief little outage, Panthers are up 8-6 for Northern Lakes Lightning. And offsides call for the Panthers. Minute 29 left in the third period. Panthers battling it out, getting it dumped in. Minute 22 left. Again, apologies for any Facebook Live. No Wi-Fi here, and the phone ate up the battery on the cellular network, and no notifications on Facebook if it's going to die. So we're back up running. Score 6-8. Northern Lakes down by 2 with 1 minute left in the third period. Car's in the box right now for 25 seconds, 49 seconds left on the board for the third period. Down by 1, 7-8. Game's gonna get close. Moroni and Kess on forwards. Kilmer and Christensen back on defense. Kilmer's gonna take it.
19 years old and number 21, Raymond.
Kess keeping the pressure, 37 seconds. Up to Moroni. He's going to have 2 with them. He's got 1 left. Puts it in, ties it up with 24 seconds. Oh my, the frickin' phone. We lost the live stream again, so those who are watching at home, hopefully you're going to watch back on this YouTube because you are missing a game, and I apologize profusely on this. Carr's back out after his penalty. Cass is coming in. They're looking at maybe making one more happen over this to not go in the overtime or tie game. Christensen's going to put one on goal. Loose puck out front. Panthers going to grab it. 8 seconds left. Might end in a tie, I'm not sure, but Panthers are tying it up. Carr's going to pick it up, and that's going to be the end of the third period. Unsure if we're going to go in overtime or if that's going to be the game. We're not sure here. Power chords here because we're going into overtime. We're doing everything we can to get that phone back on operational. Unable to do so, all right, overtime, here we come. Panthers pushing it up. Carr keeping it in. Good from Kilmer. Pushing it up, but Panthers are going to be able to pick that up. Dumps it over to Kilmer. Kilmer battle, or Kess battling it out. See a shot on goal. Save. Kilmer picking it up. Kilmer dumps it in. Carr's off to the races to go pick it up. Good turnover. Kilmer picking it up. Oh, just outside the line as they're going to call the offsides. pushing it up. Good stick on it from Butcher as they got to dump in. Looking for Butcher, got their man, but unable to get a stick on it. Butcher picking it up. Panthers pushing it up. And a little too much sauce on it's going to bring it back for a Panthers icing. We are desperately trying to get that Facebook feed back up. Trying to take control. They are able to clear the zone. Got Christensen tying him up. Centering option. Gonna see a good protector save by Peterson. Not out of the woods yet. Carr trying to push up to Moroni. Moroni pushing over to Kess. No penalty being called on tripping from Kess. Moroni taking a shot, but gets off of the player. The crowd is crazy here. Icing. Coming in.
Stick with it!
Panthers coming in. They got one out in front and nobody covering. Loose puck trying to get it clear. Does get it clear. Panthers going to have to take back up. They do so. Panthers are going to dump it in. And Peterson's going to cover. Panthers going to take a shot. Pushed away by Peterson. Minute 26 left of the overtime. Covered by Peterson. Face off. Moroni getting pushed and trying to push it through. Panthers going to dump it in. Carr's picking up behind the net. He's coming out. Panthers got a good stick, breaks that up. Kilmer's picking up behind the net. Sees Moroni. Moroni puts a stick on it. And that's going to be an offsides on the Panthers. 43 seconds left. This might end in a tie. Unless it goes to shootout. I don't think so. It very well may be, since it is a regular game for districts. We'll have to see. Kess. Kess is off to the races. Kess has an opportunity. No, just goes wide. .24 seconds left. And Panthers are going to dump it in. Nope, sorry. 7 seconds left. I don't know if anything's going to happen with this. I think that's going to be it. And that's going to be the game. Ends in a tie. Again, my apologies to the Facebook crowd. This was a wild game. Please check out Facebook or YouTube. We will get this full game uploaded later tonight. I apologize profusely. We had data connections. We had power issues. Lightning come back, tie it up 8-8 in overtime to make it to go to overtime. 5 minutes into overtime, no scores. And this is not going to be a game you want to miss on YouTube. Again, check that out later tonight. Wow, what a crazy ending to the game. I don't even know the stats on what Moroni scored, and I can't even tell you who scored what now. But fantastic game of hockey to watch. Gonna be one for the records to be watching back at any time you want on YouTube. Crazy game. At the end, it's all about the community, the sportsmanship. Again, tie and goal with I think 24 seconds left, tied it up, put this game into overtime. Please check back on YouTube. We'll post on Facebook when it is live. This will be a game to rewatch over and over again. Thanks for tuning in. Tomorrow we'll be live starting, don't hold me to times, check that schedule again on Facebook. We'll be at Brainerd, Essentia Clinic, followed by the Hallet. Another 2 games tomorrow. Thank you again for tuning in, and again, apologies. We'll have to get some new battery banks and check out some items to make sure that this does not happen again. Thanks for tuning in.